Hi everyone, welcome to the latest edition of Solstice Market NYC vlog, and today is very exciting. We're gonna have the battle of the toothpaste tablets. Before I get to that, I want to draw your attention to the artwork in the back. As promised, you're not just seeing a blank wall, and that is my newest logo. I forgot to mention in the last vlog that my extremely talented brother Omar Oliveira designed a new logo for me, and in case you can't see it, let me blow it up for you to get a nicer look. It's really awesome, and my brother's extremely talented, so if you haven't checked out his work yet, you could find him on Instagram and you could see some of his awesome artwork. And in the future, I'm actually going to take a visit to his studio, and I'll be showing us some of his new artwork, so he'll be giving us a tour. And that way you can see some of the new stuff he's working on, and it should be awesome. And so without any further ado, we get to the battle of the toothpaste tablets, and it's kind of disappointing. So let me get started. The first tablets that I bought were the Bite tablets, and as you can see, it's empty. I used them all, and that's going to be relevant very shortly, and I'll explain why. So I bought the small to try it out, and that comes with 62 bites. So that's exactly 1 month supply, and it costs, I bought it directly on their website. I found out that's actually the only place you could buy them, and that would be www.bitetoothpastetablets.com, and they were $12 the tablets, $4.42 shipping, and then there was the tax, and I didn't realize this till yesterday when I was getting all my stats ready for today. They overcharged me tax. So in New York City, we have a tax rate of just under 9%. It's 8.75% tax on the goods that you buy. So it should have come out to like $1.05. And instead it came out $1.46. And interesting enough, when I looked, because it breaks it down on the receipt, they charged me an Ozone Park municipal tax of like 74 cents. Ozone Park doesn't have a municipal tax. So I don't know if it's an issue with their like website tax calculator or what. I don't want to be cynical and think that this is what they do to get a little bit of extra money. But you know, if you're gonna buy from them, do check out the tax, because that 40 cents is 40 cents. So I might be just being a little bit neurotic there, but I thought I'd mention that just to be honest. So aside from that though, they were good. I liked using them. The flavor was nice. It had a very good minty flavor, no off flavors. Okay, so I have to be honest, with all of the tablets that I used, they don't foam like regular toothpaste. At least not with me. Like I saw like other YouTubers using it, and they seem to get this nice foaming action going on. I never got any foaming action. I don't know if it was I was chewing wrong or there's something with my spit, but I didn't get any foaming action. I should also let you know that if you're gonna go the tooth tablet route, you need to chew a lot. You know, and a lot of these web posting reviews, you know, I'd see people go like, chew once and then they start brushing. That is not how it works. You really want to chew and pulverize it so that you don't end up with big chunks of tablets in your mouth and you're spitting it out into the sink. Because by the way, it'll get all over the sink and kind of sticks to the sink. So definitely chew well. But Bite did leave my teeth feeling really clean. And in fact, I liked it so much I decided I'm going to buy some more. So I go on the website because they have a 4-month supply for $30, shipping included. And I thought that's a really great price. Oh, by the way, I should mention, it all together came out to be $17.88 for the 32 tablets, which comes out to 60 cents per tablet, which is kind of pricey. That's $1.20 for each day that you wash your teeth. So I don't know how I felt about that, but when I went to get the 4-month supply, I realized that it was by subscription only, and I don't like subscriptions. As a rule, you know, I know they're very popular these days, or every time you go to buy websites, like, oh, buy a subscription. But I don't like that, because you never know, you change your mind, you don't want to buy something anymore. It can be hard to get those automatic charges happening on your credit card. So unless it's something I know I'm never going to want to stop using, like my Crunchyroll subscription, I do not want to have subscriptions in general. So I thought, nope, don't want to buy it from here then. I'll just go and buy them somewhere else then. But I realized that I couldn't find them anywhere else, and it wasn't until I finally gave up and went back to the website. They only sell their tablets at on their website. You will not find it anywhere else. So my option was either buy the subscription or stop buying it, and I decided, you know what, I'll just try another tablet. So then I moved on to Georganics, and if you noticed, it's not empty, and I bought this like back in February, so that says a lot. Georganics comes from England, and it's really affordable. But it's funny because while I had an easy time finding their mouthwash tablets, I'd go online, I couldn't find their toothpaste tablets. It wasn't easy, and I should have taken that as a hint, but I didn't. So I was very determined, and I ended up buying it at a website, Earth Heroes. It was really affordable. It was $12.90 for 120 tablets. I had a discount, a 15% off discount, so that took off like $1.93, and the shipping was at like under $5. It came out altogether to be $15.64, which turns out to be like 13 cents per tablet. Really cheap, so I really, really wanted to like these. Big problem though, you put it in your mouth, and the first thing that you taste is a really powerful, metallic, salty taste. I mean, it's really strong, I mean, overpowering. And I knew immediately when I tasted it, like, oh, this is the baking soda. Because this is definitely what I'm tasting. And it was, baking soda is like one of the major ingredients. And while there was this like minty flavor, it was totally overpowered by the metallic saltiness. Which is, by the way, why I don't even like using baking soda in my baked goods. I feel like I can taste that metallicness in my finished baked products. So I thought like, hey, I'll get used to this flavor. But I swear, the more I used it, the worse it tasted. And after a week, I was just, I can't do this anymore. I gotta switch. I gotta find another alternative. So I finally gave up, and I decided instead to try Crush and Brush. And if you'll notice, this one's also still got plenty in it. And I don't know if you can see, but if you can see, there's quite a bit of dust. A lot of your Crush and Brush tablets come pre-crushed, so I don't know how you feel about that. It kind of annoyed me. A lot of them are broken, but I got this from Life Without Plastic, which is another website that sells a lot of zero waste products. Really good website, along with Earth Hero. They're both really great websites. That cost me $14.95 for, these are 80 tablets. And the shipping was a bit pricey. It was like just under $10 for shipping. So in total, it was $24.90, which is about 31 cents per tablet. So it's in the middle of the pack in terms of pricing. So when I tried it, the first thing I noticed was a minty flavor, which was good. It had a good minty flavor. But then as I was chewing it, there was this like slight undertone, and I hate to have to use this word, but it's the best term I could use, of sour rancidness, or like sour funkiness, or like something that's just kind of gone off. But it was very slight. It was very slight. The minty flavor almost succeeded in covering it up, but just not enough. So in time, it started grossing me out. Like, if I could compare the flavor to something else, and I'm about to say something very, very controversial, so I apologize in advance. These are just my taste buds talking, and this is only my opinion. But I know there are people who love Milk Bar cereal milk, and they love the cereal milk ice cream. Personally, I don't like it. I think it tastes like milk that was left on the counter a little too long, and it's kind of gone off. And you do have all that cereal sugary sweetness that kind of masks the gone off flavor, but I can still taste it, and it kind of grosses me out. And it brings me back to memories of being a kid, and I left the cereal milk on the counter a little too long when I went to drink it. It was a bit off, and it grossed me out. Some people like that. If you like that flavor, you'll love Crush and Brush flavor. But if that kind of grosses you out, and it kind of grosses me out, you're going to be kind of grossed out. And it's very slight. It's very slight, but you can taste it. I don't know what causes that flavor. It was enough to make me decide, oh, I don't want to use this anymore. So I am now alternating between the Georganics and the Crush, because I got to finish it, because I paid quite a bit of money for these. So I'm definitely going to finish it. It's just going to take me a while. So after using the three, the winner is David's toothpaste, because I don't plan on buying any of these ever again. And, you know, I kind of want to avoid David's toothpaste because they do have the cap that's plastic, but the rest of it is metal. So, I mean, yeah, that is unfortunate. I wanted to like one of these tablets. I mean, if I had to pick one, I guess it'd be Bite, but at 60 cents a tablet, that's really pricey, and I don't want to get stuck doing the subscription. And I know there's some like DIY hardcore, you know, simple living people would be like, just brush your teeth with baking soda. That's really, no, it's very unpleasant. I'm not sure it's that good for your teeth. I mean, that stuff is pretty abrasive. So I personally cannot recommend just taking a wad of baking soda and brushing your teeth with that. I wouldn't do that. So I will keep looking for other tooth tablets, and I'll get into David's toothpaste probably in a later post. But as of now, yeah, I'm not going to buy any of them, unfortunately. I'm really sorry for any of you who are really hoping that I'd pick one. Like I said, if you're desperate, if you're going on a trip and you want something convenient, go with Bite. And I love their packaging. I love the small packaging because I could use this for so many other things. So yeah, go with Bite. But otherwise, I wasn't a big fan. And that is our competition for today. The battle is over. With that being said, if you are looking at this photo and you're thinking, hey, that looks like a tasty breakfast, that is actually my dairy-free recipe for Johnny Cakes. And you can find that on my blog, solsticemarketnyc.blogspot.com, where I'll be featuring other recipes and other tips for living a sustainable life. And all this is in the run-up to the opening of my shop in South Queens. And I'll hopefully be giving you some information regarding that in the next vlog posting. So thank you again for visiting, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Once again, if you liked what you saw today, please subscribe, please like, feel free to leave a comment, and you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Have a great Memorial Day weekend, and take care. Bye.